Hey again. So this is turning into a night where I'm just gonna bitch about G-Man the entire night. So now I'm watching a video that he did. I'm just. This is a pretty quick turnaround for me right now, but he's just. I'm blown away by this guy. I don't think he's. I never look at an individual and hear what they have to say and then think that because they disagree with me that they're not being honest. You know, I mean, if we're getting to a debate and someone says something that's in clear contradiction to a point that they got said earlier, that they're standing on, you know, if I point it out and they don't back off, that's clear dishonesty. Or likewise, if I would do it as well, I'm not saying that I don't at all, but that would be clear dishonesty. But so I think he's genuine. I just think I'm just baffled. He's so forward with it when it's not like he's making any good points, really. I mean, when he was complaining about how he was treated on the Atheist Experience by Matt Dillahunty, that's, I mean, the whole... He didn't hang up on you because there's some conspiracy against you, dude. Okay, I'm gonna look right at the camera and say that. He did not hang up on you because he has a conspiracy against your answered prayer idea. Hypothesis, if you can call it that. I mean, it's pretty bad, but he hung up on you because you were trying to rationalize slavery, dude. Which is what this whole video is about. Is atheist owned with 6 exclamation points, 5 or 6. The truth about slavery in the Bible. Which is a video that's trying to rationalize slavery. It's just he goes, he starts where he talks about how, why Hebrews became slaves, that they couldn't pay their debts, or that they life was hard at the time and they couldn't handle it on their own, or they couldn't afford their kids or something, so they would enslave themselves for financial stability. Okay, cool. Couple problems with that. First off, that still doesn't mean that it's good. You know, I mean, yeah, it might have been voluntary, but that's not that it's a good social structure to have. I mean, would you like it if we did that today? You know? I mean, would you like it if we admitted a level of slavery in the modern day to pay for our debts? I mean, that would be terrible. And then later on in the video, you deal with that and you say, well, yeah, I mean, that's exactly what we do today, is we, you know, I think the example is a mortgage. Dude, what? If you don't pay your mortgage, they can come and foreclose on your house, but that's not the same as beating you within an inch of your life just so that you don't die within the next 2 days. A bank can't do that. A loan shark does that, but it's not legal. And there's a reason why it's not legal, because that's bad. And for that matter, you're referencing today as though that we're at the peak of civilization, dude. We're not. Newsflash. We could be a lot better. There's a lot better things that our society could have as our structure than what we have right now. So to say that, well, we have the same thing now is just like saying, you know, eating is a necessary aspect of humanity. I don't know, I'm kind of a transhumanist, so I think that eating is just something that we have to get over. We have to learn enough so that we don't need to do it, you know? Just like sleeping or just like dying or any limiting human aspect, you know? We need to advance ourselves technologically enough so that we can overcome these problems. That's a bit off topic, but today we're not at the pinnacle. To reference it as today, as saying, well, we saw the same thing today, so it was okay, is not an argument for its morality at all. Yeah, and you know what? I'm just gonna finish up by saying I really thoroughly enjoy when you list off all the great qualities that Christians have. And of course, basically you're just saying how awesome you are, because you're a true Christian, and a lot of other people aren't true Christians, like you said in other videos, but you obviously are, and so all those great qualities about yourself. And then about 3/4 through the list, you say humility. Yup.